Thank you for joining us at Florida Virtual School's College and Career Expo. One of the biggest decisions that a student can make is where they would like to go to college. Do you want to stay close to home or try out a new adventure somewhere else? This is an incredibly exciting decision, but it does take a lot of research to find a college or university that will be the perfect fit. Amy LaGrasta, one of the school counselors at Florida Virtual School, has created this presentation just for you. We want you to be aware of the many points to ponder when choosing an in-state or out-of-state college. There are many factors to take into consideration when deciding to stay in-state for college or to go out-of-state. These could include the tuition cost, travel expenses, familiarity, diversity of majors and programs, and location. For many students, the decision to stay in-state for school has a lot to do with price. When it comes to public state colleges and universities, two price categories are available: out-of-state and in-state. In-state students are covered in part by taxpayer dollars, so in-state tuition is considerably cheaper. How much cheaper? It depends. Here are a few examples from the 2010-2011 school year. As you can see, a student in the state of Florida who decides to attend the University of Florida will expect to pay about $5,000. However, a student from New York who decides to attend the University of Florida will expect to pay about $24,000. In addition to the added expense of out-of-state tuition, students who plan to attend school a long distance away need to figure in travel expenses. Long trips by plane, car, or train can really add up when you take this trip several times a year. Going away to college is a stressful experience, and for some, the added stress of moving to a new part of the country is just too much. Staying in-state means being close to family, friends, and even boyfriends and girlfriends. In-state students are likely to find people from their high school in their courses and have the option of going home on the weekends. It also means staying in a familiar culture that's not too different from home. On the other hand, an advantage of an out-of-state school is just that: it's not close to home. Students who go further away to college and don't have the option of going home for the weekends have to learn about self-reliance. They have to make new friends, and they can't count on old friendships from high school. And for many students going to college, being away from high school classmates is actually a big plus. Going to school out of state gives the opportunity to check out different parts of the country and to meet new people who are very different from the people they knew back home. And this could be a terrific experience. Students can live in areas with different climates, outdoor activities, and have the opportunity to try out a new place for post-college living. Another potential advantage of out-of-state schools is that they sometimes give students access to programs and majors that aren't available close to home. However, for students who are unsure of their major, it may be advantageous to save money and go to a more inexpensive school that's close to home, that has a broad range of choices. You're very lucky to live in Florida, as we have many outstanding career and technical colleges, community colleges, and universities right around the corner. Going to school out of state can be a terrific adventure, but often it can be very expensive. Going to school in-state can be cheaper and also provide students with familiarity, which may or may not be an advantage. Consider these factors carefully when choosing a state college or university. Be sure to weigh your choices carefully. We know you'll make the right decision for you. Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy your day at the Florida Virtual School's College and Career Expo.